Yeah.
What is going on, YouTube?
Don't do that, for the love of God. Dude, he does this every time.
Welcome back.
Every time. Shut up. Hello.
Hello, Internet.
We're here at Dylan's house and we are going to build some 4AG goodness.
Some good 1600cc goodness.
Yeah, and we have our unpaid, unemployed mechanical stick.
Yeah, this is mechanical stick, but we don't pay him. Thanks. Give me half that. It's all
1587.
Yeah, wait, I got it right here. See? Alright, so I got my brand spanking old head.
The head that we saw in the last video.
Yeah.
And what are we going to do?
We're gonna put valve springs and retainers and stuff in it in with a method that James really hates, but that's how it's going on because we don't have the tools.
James builds engines. James actually knows what he's doing. He's not like a person that is our friend that is the dumbass.
Yeah, and if you see,
could do both.
So we're gonna put in the valve springs, then we're gonna put in my big port cams and shim them up because the cams haven't been shimmed in this at all, and I'm going to a slightly bigger cam, so it would have needed to be shimmed anyway. And then I guess we can just put some gaskets into the bottom end and start putting maybe put the head on, etc. I think that's where we're at.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay,
Depends how far we get. But
yeah, we'll do our best.
Always everything in order.
Yeah, they're numbered, but I'm just like that nervous about up, even though they're numbered, and I can't possibly screw it up. You filming? All right.
I'm filming.
Let's get this bread. What are you looking at?
What? Is that the scoring you were showing me?
No, this is
this
is the good head.
This is the good one.
The other
I
one.
was gonna say, that's cool.
Yeah. Alright, numero uno. Intake valve number 1. Oh god. It would be nice if I could aim.
Do you want to take us through the process of doing numero uno and then we can show the rest?
Yeah.
After that?
So,
because I've never done this.
I've got to put a valve stem steel on that actually. I've never done that before, James. You'll have to tell me.
Well, let's have a look at all of them because sometimes they have separate material for intake and exhaust.
Yeah, because he gave me them in the last ones in 2 bags. One for intake and one for exhaust.
I think these ones are all the same. Sometimes they use neoprene for intake and Vitin for exhaust.
Oh, okay. Well, they're all in the same bag. Premium material.
Cool.
Oh, this says Viton valve sensors.
Oh, and then they're all Vitins.
Yeah.
Even better. Bonus.
High qual.
They handle heat better. Yeah, they're all the same.
Should I do it before the valve's in, or?
You can. No, the valve will kind of guide it in.
Okay.
Now, have you got Vaseline or grease or?
I've got high temp grease. Or what about this rubber grease?
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Yeah.
You just need a teeny weeny little bit. Lube me up.
You are the lube man after all.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Actually though.
Oh yeah. This is cool. We've already done more than we did on my 5K.
And it's not in like 120p and
Yeah,
4x3.
And it took us 9 months.
I have so many regrets about never fixing that video.
Now what I usually do is get a little socket and you just push them in.
Nice. Like a 10 mil?
So how do you know if it's in properly?
Well, it just looks like it's down there. Yes. How do you know it's in?
Yes.
Cool.
It just sits in there. The reason you do it with the valve in is to make sure it lines it up straight, so you're not putting it on cocked, because then you'll stretch it'll make it out around and then it'll be...
Well, I'm kind of getting the hang of it, so whilst we're doing this time lapse, I'm gonna do one in live action.
Yeah,
what are you laughing at? Yeah, we've got 6 down.
Yeah.
Only 10 to go.
And the bit that we just
it's a 16 valve.
Is figuring out that the valve springs actually do have a direction, so they're tighter on the bottom.
Yeah.
Than they are on the top, which is the thing that you have to remember. The satisfying click.
Hell yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, so just getting through it like that. It's very satisfying.
Yeah.
And you can
so
see,
nice down here,
we actually haven't showed this side of the...
Yeah.
You can see all the fresh cut valve seals, valve seats. You're touching the head with the microphone.
Ooh. Looks so spicy.
Yeah. These are actually, I think I said it in the last video, but these are, well James, you don't know this, these valves are from the head with the toast guides, because these were like, these must have been newer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that had been rebuilt.
Yeah, they would have used new valves if they're going to K-line the guides.
Yeah. 40 I accidentally didn't put the valve spring seat in
on
the third one that I did, but luckily we spotted it.
We noticed it. Basically, James just said, what was the easiest way to go about it? Just count the parts before and count them after.
Yeah.
It's like, so it's just so simple, and that's what Dylan did. Which is good. And then it was quite easy to see whether it was in there or not.
Yeah.
So, let's just hope that's the only thing that happened. Am I right?
Am I right?
Panic station?
How retarded are we? Check in next time.
15 degrees.
So we're just going through selecting buckets for Dylan's motor, and he has like a whole mix match of some from a couple of different engines. Yeah, James, do you want to explain like what you're looking for, even if it's very simple?
Well, the easiest way to determine is the shiniest ones.
Yeah.
Because that means they have the least scoring and they're going to be the smoothest in the bucket ball.
Cool.
Where you can see that like hazy section.
Yeah.
So that's all like little
Okay,
micro scoring, and these ones look a bit better, but
Yeah,
they're still
gotcha.
a bit. How you going? These
No,
ones, actually, these ones are these two are the best.
Yeah, okay.
This collection of.
How many do we need?
We need 16.
Yeah.
Only 8.
We showed a lot of plastic bags.
Yeah.
He's arranged them by cylinder, so he's
That's nice.
a real good little boy.
I did that for this head, but I didn't do it for the other head. The other head, I put the valves and shit in like cylinder things, but then, in the individual valves, but then for the buckets, I just put them all in like cylinder 1, 2, 3, 4, which is kind of annoying having them in individual bags now.
Yeah, I can imagine.
And also, it doesn't really matter. Like, it's never going to matter again for me to have them in order now, because the valves need to be cut on that head anyway.
Yeah.
So it's like nothing actually needs to be in order except after it's been machined.
Well, the buckets and the bucket balls don't really need to have a matching wear pattern.
Yeah.
They just need to have as little friction as possible, as long as the clearance isn't huge.
And also because we're re-shimming the valves, you don't need the same.
Yeah, everything changes.
Well, we're just going to chuck a bucket in there and
You're
then.
gonna oil it first.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And then, just quickly, and then we can time lapse this.
So yeah, we do buckets and then we put shims on, according to the cam. I've never shimmed the cam, so I don't know
We
what
just
order to
put
go in.
all the shims in, torque the cam down to spec, measure the
Check
clearance,
yeah.
and then you whip the shim out, measure how thick the shim is, and then you'll know whether you need to go thicker or thinner to get the clearance that you want.
Okay, cool. So we'll go through that process, put the cam on, and then we'll show us checking clearances.
Yeah.
So we had a bit of issue with a couple of the buckets, this one and this one, those two.
Yeah.
But with some shaving of the chamfer in there, we
Gentle
got
chamfering.
Yeah,
What
so-
James reckons is when I was using that this pretty aggressive valve tool, I was hitting the
Edge of the bucket.
Yeah.
the edge of the
definitely
bucket
the
bore. I thought you were saying bowl for a bit. We just had to give it a bit of love, and now they're all
Yeah.
rotating nicely. So
And
we're gonna
now
whack
Dylan's
the cams
just
in.
put oil on the cams so we can check all of our clearances once we torque them on.
Do it one cam at a time, or
Doesn't matter, either or.
should I get a notebook?
Yes, or a piece of paper, or
Cool. To write down all the clearances. Cool. Alright, so we got the cams in. But we don't have a fuel gauge. But that also means Bunnings trip in James's 8.6.
Whee!
This is James's beautiful 8.6. And the photo, you've got a run free bumper, don't you?
Yeah.
So the photo that everyone would have seen on Instagram had a run free bar, and now this is just standard with a cool lip on it. Tasty. Yeah, what is it we were discussing about the regular intake? Oh, whether the original had TVs or not. Yeah. Obviously, you can see it under that SQ engineering. Sick. Oh, you've got a twin oil cut.
Yeah.
Nice, dude. This is the exhaust that I want on my car, but they're hard to find. Scare me, James. It sounds so good, man.
Sounds mint. Stupid cars. What are they good for anyway? Yeah!
That's so good.
It sounds amazing. Oh, that's good stuff.
Dude, it's so loud.
Yeah, it is really
I
loud.
need that.
Do you have a mid muffler?
No.
So it's just a single?
It's a very straight through muffler.
Nice. We have our feeler gauge here. You gotta have this lobe directly opposite the bucket. And then we're gonna chuck these little guys in there until we figure out what clearance it is. The .06 didn't fit, so we're gonna try .05.
This is just the first one. The first one seems
Yeah, this
tight.
one here. So we, yeah, .05 ain't fitting.
Wow.
.04. How are ya? Yeah, .04 is fitting.
And then
So it's I1.
That's of an inch, by the way. I don't know where we're doing it in inches,
yeah, this
James.
is how they sell them.
Wait, no, let's do them in millimeters because we measure these in millimeters.
Well, it doesn't really matter. It's the same measurement. It's just how you convert it. And I can only remember the spec in thou. So
Nah, come on. Just got to measure the clearances in each of these all the way down. We're going to write them down, and then we're going to pull the cam out, and we're going to change shims. We'll measure these shims. We've got a whole lot of them from 3 different heads, and we'll change them to try and get it as close to about between 6 and 8 thou.
Okay.
8,000ths of an inch.
Cool.
Which is, yeah, that's how we're doing it. Well, James has left, and with him the torque wrench, so we can't actually finish this off tonight. But Matt's going to be around tomorrow as well, so we'll be able to film tomorrow. I've just got 2 buckets here that need the right shims. One's at .012, and it had a 115 in it.
Shim in it, which means we need that down to .006 to 008. So we need a thicker shim by .04. 0.004.
0.004.
So we'll go to 119.
119, okay. I got a 118, 119, yeah, nice. Alright, let's whack that in. And then this last
And
one.
even a 120 would have worked. Because that'd be .007,
Yeah,
which is within the 6 and 8 range, obviously.
yeah. They're quite hard to grip because they're so oily.
lubricated.
Well, what's this one? This one is a .104. Wait, let's see what it is. .106. So we need how much thicker?
108.
.108. No, .11. Wait, what was it?
It was 106,
.116.
so you want 108.
Oh yeah, 108.
No.
So I took out 115. This one's 115. 122.
Damn, that's thick.
119.
Maybe we don't have enough shims for.
Well, anyway, if we have to get more shims, that's no huge biggie. Apparently, they sell them still new.
And we need a torque wrench anyway, so we're gonna have to wait till tomorrow to finish this off no matter what.
Yeah, so we'll see you tomorrow.
What's up? We're back building Dylan's 4A.
It's a new day.
It is a new day.
My hair's wet because I had to save my car from some big ass hail.
Yeah. So we've shimmed one side, we've shimmed the intake side. Is it the intake side?
Yeah, that's intake side.
Shimmed the intake side. We don't have the shims for the exhaust side, so Dylan's gonna have to buy some, but we're gonna put the head on so we can kind of see it together.
What I'm gonna not try and do is
Put it on
a
upside
Seb and put it on upside down. As far as I can tell, it's not this way, it's the other way. Yeah, you can see when Seb did that, would have just like...
I don't know. I actually don't understand how he did that.
Yeah.
That does look very wrong.
Goes on like that.
And it all lines up.
Cool beans. And we get to get my fresh head bolts. We went to put the head on and then realised that there were all these little bits of fluff stuck in my valves from being on that piece of microfiber towel.
So every time Dylan rotated the cam, it just opened and shut the valves and just jammed some nice fluffy stuff in there. So we could get it out.
In my personal thoughts, I'm thinking it's not the absolute end of the world if there's a little bit in there. It's just going to get set on fire anyway.
I mean, that's true, I guess, yeah.
I'm sure there's plenty of people who disagree with that though.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah. Hey. Whoa, there's freaking oil dripping out of it.
Sick.
Sick. Alright, now we gotta take the cams off again. So that I can put the head studs in. Of which I have brand new ones, which is exciting.
That is exciting.
They're only $32.
That's pretty lit.
How good is that? In before comments like, oh, you just undid the cams with the freaking running guns. Yeah, I did. I'm a bad boy. Okay, that was a little sketchy. Right on! Grab a cam, any cam. Big bolts go in the exhaust side.
Oh, yeah?
Short bolts go in the intake side.
Cool.
That's what I have deduced.
Which one's the big, which one's the short?
Right a big, left a short. And don't forget washers.
Hot.
And a bit of oil on it.
Yeah. So big in this side.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Gil.
I'm helping.
Well done, man.
I don't have any tools.
That's okay, you are the tool.
The world's biggest.
James said, make sure, double check the locating dowels are in place. Can't really fuck that one up.
You look like a real idiot if you did.
I certainly would.
Such a good noise.
Yeah. How's that techno music?
None of that techno music. Goddamn kids.
Damn kids and your techno music. I hate doing this.
Do you want me to do it?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's so scary.
Why?
I don't, because it's like, what if one of them spins? And then my whole life is ruined and I have to use another block.
I don't think that's how it works.
Yeah, it is. What if one of the threads slips? Like, gets all fucked up. This is why I hate this.
You can do some.
Makes me so nervous. Yeah, okay.
Why?
Because I don't know. It's not an aluminium block, I suppose. Like if we were doing it on SR, I'd be pooping.
Yeah, that's fair.
Wait, are they aluminium or alloy?
Alloy. There's a difference.
Yeah.
What are we up to?
4.
3, 4. This guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're alloy. Like alloy and aluminium are different.
Yeah.
5.
Oh. See this gross ass nut that's gonna hold my... Grow up. That's gonna hold my valve cover on. I put it in a drill. I put it on my drill with a bolt in my drill. Get some scouring pad and just blast it. And your mother is your father.
Dude, that was so quick and it looks so good.
Yeah, it still needs love, but
That's massive brain. No way. Dude, are these designed to not possibly fit down there?
get a load of that.
Oh my god. You're actually an idiot.
Wait, where's my magnet on a stick?
Dude, imagine if
Can
just
you
tapped it into the
imagine?
magnet.
Holy shit. I'm honestly about to put some spark plugs in this so that does not
Yeah.
happen.
Alright, so Dylan's engine is looking sweet. It's nice and pink and shiny and exciting.
I'm just gapping my spark plugs.
And on that note, we're going to finish this video. So we're not going to build the whole engine in one video. We just don't really have the time and resources for that. And I guess maybe in the next video either we'll be fixing my car for engineering or we will be continuing this.
Yeah.
Depending like which comes first.
Well, yeah, next thing for me is going to be just whacking the engine in the car. I think I said that about an hour ago.
Yeah.
Whacking the engine in the car and sort of getting the lengths for the engine harness going. So we're on the home stretch.
We're getting there. And at this very point in time, I think Halfway Hangs is in less than a month.
Yeah.
We got about 3.5 weeks,
Yeah.
which is intimidating
Honestly,
us.
I'm not thinking this car's going to make it, but
You never know.
you never know. It
And
is
if-
still
yeah.
plausible.
It is plausible. I hope
I-
that mine doesn't have any hiccups at the engineers either.
Yeah.
Because if it does, we're both kind of screwed.
Yeah, I'm super broke
Which
now,
would
so
suck.
this
Yeah.
car has sent me completely broke, so I don't know whether if there's any last minute costs that I'll have to take on. It's not really going to happen at this point in time, but we'll see how we go.
Yeah.
So anyway, we'll have 2 cars on the road soon, within the next 2 months.
Yeah.
I'd say.
Yeah.
Almost
definitely.
certainly.
Definitely. And then we'll both be at 8.6 Fest at a minimum.
Yeah, and we'll be able to drive
Sick.
and stuff. So you'll
Hell
be able
yeah.
to see us drive for like the first time.
I know. It's so annoying.
Probably. Yeah.
We'll
Alright.
get there. We'll have more fun driving content really soon.
Yeah. Thanks heaps
Sick.
for watching. Don't forget to hit that MF like button and the notification bell. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Bye.
See you later.